metaphysical awareness.
Welcome back
Do you
to
know what that-
Recap World. Today we are going to recap a 2005 romantic comedy movie titled Wedding Crashers. Two womanizers who love to gate crash weddings find themselves in a fix when one of them falls in love with a bridesmaid at one such wedding. Their life takes uneventful turns but ultimately gets to a thrilling end. But before we begin, please consider subscribing to our channel. Now, without wasting any further time, let's begin, shall we? John Beckwith and Jeremy Gray are divorce mediator in Washington, D.C. who attend weddings to meet and have sex with women. After a successful season of crashes, Jeremy brings John to a wedding for a daughter of U.S. Treasury Secretary William Clary. Once inside, the two turned their attention to Clary's other daughter, Gloria and Claire. During the reception, Jeremy has sex with Gloria on a nearby beach. Gloria is possessive and immediately becomes fascinated with Jeremy, and Jeremy urges John to accompany him to the reception. Meanwhile, John tries to woo Claire, the maid of honor, but is throttled by her hothead boyfriend Zach Lodge, who is disloyal and cheats on her behind her back. When Gloria invites Jeremy and John to an extended weekend party in the Maryland family compound, John overrules Jeremy in order to agree and grow closer to Claire. Gloria's brother Todd tries to seduce Jeremy during that night. Gloria continues to shower unwelcome sexual attention on Jeremy and rapes him after binding his wrists and ankles to a bed frame, and Zach repeatedly injures Jeremy during a game of touch football. During dinner, John poisons Zach's wine with eye drops in order to make him sick and give him more time to connect with Claire. The next day on sailing vacation, John and Claire continues to bond. Zach, the suspicious, takes the men on a shooting expedition and plays a trick on them, resulting in Jeremy being shot in the buttocks. While Jeremy is getting better, John and Claire go on a bike ride to a remote beach. Claire ultimately admits she isn't sure about how she feels about Zach and ends up passionately kissing John. Meanwhile, Gloria attends to Jeremy's wounds and confesses to him that she is not as unskilled as she first apprehended. Jeremy believes he has been dubbed and that he may be in love with Gloria. When John is about to reveal his feelings for Claire, they are stopped by Jeremy being chased out of the house. Zach, who had been studying them, reveals to the family John and Jeremy's true identity. Claire, betrayed, turns to John and the secretary orders them to leave. Throughout the month that follows, John tries to contact Claire but she refuses to see him. He tries to infiltrate her and Zach's engagement party but is apprehended and trashed by Zach. When confronted with Jeremy's abandonment, he discovers that Jeremy has covertly continued his connection with Gloria. Betrayed and heartbroken, John sinks into sadness, attending weddings alone and becoming nihilistic. Meanwhile, Claire's worries increase as she and Zach plan their wedding. Jeremy proposes to Gloria and attempts to ask John to be his best man, but John declines. Chaz, Jeremy's former wedding crash mentor, convinces John to crash a funeral alongside him. After observing the devastated widow at the funeral, John reconsiders his faith in love and marriage. He hurries to Jeremy's wedding and enters the ceremony in the middle. Much to Jeremy's delight, Claire is irritated by his appearance, forcing John to apologize for his previous behavior and confess his love for her in front of the audience. Zach interferes, but Claire eventually tells him she cannot marry him. Zach attempts to assault John, but Jeremy steps in and knocks him out, and John and Claire kiss. Following the wedding, the two couples consider crashing another wedding together as they drive away from the ceremony. And this is where the movie comes to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, until next time.